Hello, everyone. Welcome to this meeting. My name is Wes Chandler, and I'm going to open with a question for yourself to consider. Have you ever wanted to conduct business or visit one of the most populated countries on planet Earth? Well, get ready because we're going to Hong Kong, China. China is the second most populated country on Earth, and before we go there, we must first recognize the cultural differences. So we have smooth communications between Hucheng Corporation and Welltec during this acquisition and merger. The following are some key points of cultural differences. Depending on where you are in the world, the meaning of one thing can mean something completely different in another, almost even insulting. So you must be careful about the culture. For example, eye-to-eye contact and physical closeness in one country can be good, in a different country it can be bad. We will be mandating extra effort in learning all the different cultures for this continued operation of Welltec, but particularly we're going to be needing to learn all the cultural preferences for China. I'm sure most of you are pretty familiar with most of the American business preferences, but if you don't know, you should be aware that Americans are largely individualistic. Also, American employees are not obligated, strongly obligated, or devoted to their business hierarchies as much as they are in China. China also has a lot of differences that you'll see in the rest of this presentation as well. The first key point about China is that subjective perceptions is used in all writings and written communication with them. So don't use the objective approach, use the subjective perceptions approach. And this is seen across China and very well known. Their verbal communication is also similar to that. Chinese verbal communication is always indirect. So, for example, by being blunt, you will make Chinese businessmen feel uncomfortable, which we don't want to do. Seating in the conference rooms is also important. Each seat in each room is arranged by rank. So in the center of each table is the most important and primary people. On the right and left are the secondary, and then so on, third, fourth. We also must be patient and composed in this process. You might find that Chinese businessmen are revisiting an issue that you thought was already decided. And the reason for that is simple. They like to re-examine and reevaluate in depth before a final decision is made. So please be patient and respect them for all their differences. We must understand all of these differences and cultural norms of China in order to be successful in our negotiations. Follow these tips and we will be successful and have a smooth transition. Resources are on the next page. Also, please be reminded there is a memo sent to everyone's email about the complete list of cultural differences and adjustments that we're going to be needing to make in order for you to go on this business trip that is required. Here's the resources, and thank you for your time. I am now going to have a Q&A session, and please let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to speak with any of you at any point on this. Thank you.